Well, finally we got some nice weather here in Maine. It's in the 50s today. Just went out for a nice run. Felt pretty good. The thing I wanted to talk about today is 10 reasons to work part-time in retirement. You know, a lot of us, everybody wants to retire early, but there's a lot goes into retiring before you're 65, and so a part-time job is probably one of the best things you can do, unless you have like $5 million. Then probably don't have to worry about it. But if you have like $1 million or something like that, if you want to find a part-time job, find something enjoyable. Number one, it dramatically reduces your portfolio withdrawal. So, I'm going to average it probably around $20,000 a year, maybe 25 between baseball, football, and I might pick up some other part-time work next summer when I come back into Maine from Arizona. So, just to make some extra money, so I'm not withdrawal rate is so high. Number two, you protect yourself from sequence of return risk. So they say the first 5 years is usually basically the most dangerous time when you retire, if the stock market dumps or whatever. So this way here, you're not taking so much money out, them first 5 years. So, I'm going to be 62, 3 more years I'll be 65. So, and I plan on doing baseball and football probably till I'm 70 or till I can't do it no more, because I enjoy it. And, if it comes a day I don't enjoy it anymore, then I'll probably stop. Number three, it keeps your ACA premiums low. So, you got to have, if you stay under 84,600, you got a big deduction in your ACA insurance. So this way here, even if I go over, I get a lot of deductions on baseball, mileage and uniforms and stuff. And if I get real close, I can always take money out of my Roth, which is already taxed, so it's not goes against your income. So so it just makes it a little easy to manage your money. Number four, you maintain a structure and a purpose. So, you just got a structure in life, and you have a purpose in life. It's not just like, hey, I get up and watch TV and, eat breakfast and go for a walk and the day's done. You get up, you go do something you enjoy, find something you enjoy. I don't care if it's just bagging groceries or, greeting at a Walmart. I mean, if you enjoy saying hi and talking to people, then that's what you'd like to do, Number five, you stay physically and mentally active. That's a big one. Any kind of job, if you're out moving around and you're talking to people, you're physically, getting some exercise, and then physically in the brain, you're functioning, you're talking to people, it's keeping you active. And you stay, in number six, you stay socially connected, so like with me, I'm staying connected, I'm talking to coaches and kids and, my partner, we might meet 15-20 minutes before the game and chit-chat a little bit. After the game we might go for a coffee, so you're just staying active like that. Number seven, you get to choose that's actually enjoyable work. That's you find work that you enjoy doing. I enjoy doing baseball. Now you might say that, I mean, you're insane, why would you want to deal with that? But I enjoy it. I enjoy doing football. I enjoy hanging out with the guys, and talking, about baseball and football. So, I mean, it's just a lot to it. Find something you enjoy. I don't care if you want to clean up, like a shipyard, or, I live along the beach, so there's a lot of beach work, working at campsites and stuff like that. Number eight, you can fund fun money and guilt-free. So, this is vacation money to us. If we want to do a vacation, I can make extra money to pay for that vacation, so we're not withdrawing all this money. So it just makes it easy. And I know everybody says, oh, that's not retirement, you're still working, but it's not the same. I drove truck for 44 years. I unloaded trucks up and down a ramp all night. It's totally different what I'm doing today. I mean, I get up and go for a run, take a walk. And this afternoon, me and my wife are going for a walk because my game got canceled. I'm gonna walk the beach, Number nine, you keep your skills sharp. Now, for me, that's really important, because what I do. Doing football and baseball, I got to keep my skills sharp. I do a lot of online classes. I do Zoom meetings, and in October I'm going to a place out in Pennsylvania for college football. I have college baseball, So I'll be ready for college in Arizona when I go out there this winter. So it's really something you really want to work on, is, have a, keep your skills sharp, have a, meaning of life. And that's what's really big. And you maintain flexibility. I mean, that's the biggest thing with retirement, is you're flexible. I can block out days if I want to block out days. If I'm going to go spend a day with my grandchildren or something like that, it's not like I have to go to a job every day. I can look at my schedule and say, okay, I'm going to block out these days. I want to go do this. Or, we want to go to the beach for the day, because we do live along the ocean in the summertime. In Arizona, we can want to go for a hike. I can block out that day, or spend a day with my daughter, or go to flea markets and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the top things that I really can think of. And it's just, you got to enjoy life, man. This is when you're the best. From 60 to 70, you're pretty healthy. Most of us are pretty healthy. You want to be active, and so this is what I planned many years ago. And I'm no millionaire. We've set up pretty good, and the way we're doing it, we're even better off. It's not getting up every morning worrying about what the stock market's doing and stuff like that, because I have income coming in. My wife's getting done in June, and she's done. I mean, she's done. I told her, you've worked all your life, you're done. You raised our kids, you're done. You can, go spend a day with your grandchildren. She's going to help my daughter-in-law with my new grandson. And if we want to go down to Rhode Island for the day and hang out with my other son and my grandson, we can take him for an ice cream and enjoy the day. So I told her, I'll take care of the finances, the extra money, and you just relax. So yeah, that's all I got. And nice little stream here. This is my little run hike I just did. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day, start enjoying this weather, and we'll talk to you later. Have a nice day.